Our book is an effort to bring historians and policymakers together to understand how history can better inform effective policymaking. What we did in our book is we stimulated the conversation with researchers and policymakers to understand not only specific historical knowledge, but new processes for bringing the discussions and work of historians to policymakers. And this book has had an impact already in the ways in which people in policy positions now have started to communicate with those of us who worked on this project and others about building avenues for more connection in our work on a daily basis.
So recently I've been working for the National Intelligence Council and the U.S. State Department on questions regarding the rise of China in international development finance. In particular, the United States is keenly interested in figuring out whether or not China's rise in development aid will challenge U.S. influence in the Third World.
My research focuses on the design of policy approaches to enable a broad adoption of sustainable energy technologies globally. The particular strength of my research is its interdisciplinary approach at the interface of complex systems, energy systems, public policy, and behavioral sciences. Over the last 5 years, my research has attracted over $2 million in research grants. Insights from my research have informed decision-making at several energy companies and state and federal agencies, including the U.S. Department of Energy.
Well, we did this symposium last year, which was 6 authors looking at a book that I had edited, and 3 of those authors in the symposium are practitioners. They're not simply scholars, they are folks who actually go out there and work in the field. Our work is not merely a bunch of academics talking to each other, it's providing real policy prescriptions that practitioners then are reading, commenting on, and taking out into the field when they do their work.
Well, my research on Zika virus, on the impacts of Zika virus on women in Latin America is currently being used in a Supreme Court case. The case is being heard by the Supreme Court of Brazil, and it is hoped that it will help to liberalize the country's current restrictive abortion laws.
My most recent book is entitled Welcome to the Poisoned Chalice, The Destruction of Greece and the Future of Europe. It's an account of how our friend and colleague Yanis Varoufakis tried to save Greece from its creditors and Europe from itself. I spent 5 months of his ministry assisting him both from here and from Athens. The book has been published in English, French, Polish, and Greek. When it appeared in Greece, it caused a certain uproar. The right-wing opposition was unhappy to learn that we had been acting more effectively and also more discreetly on certain matters than they imagined was possible.